Hello everyone, welcome to the market outlook for the week. Gaurang Shah here from Geojit Financial Services. And as I speak to all of you all this Monday morning at around about 11 o'clock, markets have continued their up move this beginning of this week, and we are virtually trading at all-time highs. To give you certain levels on the Sensex, Nifty, Nifty Bank, and Rupee Dollar Crude Oil. Well, Sensex is up about 190 points. 66,250 is the level on Sensex this Monday morning at around about 11 o'clock. Nifty is up about 70 odd points. 19,635 is the level on Nifty. Bank Nifty marginally down. Nothing to really complain about. Down about 40 odd points. Level is 44,750. That is the Nifty Bank. On the rupee dollar equation, if you recollect, last week we had given a view that rupee should strengthen against the dollar and we could see levels below 80. 2.50. Well, it did gain strength last couple of days, but today is absolutely flat, no change. 82.16 is the level of rupee against the dollar. And on the crude oil, well, there has been a bump up last week post the announcements made by the not confirmed but rumors that OPEC Plus is going to cut. That's what exactly we also mentioned. That led to a little bit of rally, but then the data points from US and China has led to a little bit of cooling, but still trading at elevated level, Brent and NYMEX. Brent is at about $79.16 to a barrel, and NYMEX is trading at about $74.75 to a barrel. Down today, but over the last couple of days, we've seen a little bit of uptake as far as Brent and NYMEX is concerned. Now, on the rupee dollar front, expect some more strength or stability rather, and round about these levels. And on the Brent and NYMEX, expect a little bit of cool off. Could see lower levels as far as the Brent and NYMEX is concerned. Not really, no major spike up or no major breakdown, but a little bit of correction on the downside is what we expect. On the earnings front, well, Q1 IT sector has been in the spotlight since the time we saw numbers from TCS, HCL Tech, Wipro. Today, we'll see numbers coming out from LTI, Mindtree, and the IT index is gaining a little bit of strength, and it has been one of the strong performers, if you so, in the last couple of days. Somewhere, I think the IT sector is finding a flavor because of the time-wise correction, price-wise correction, overall a little bit of underperformance view in the market as far as the IT sector is concerned, but we have a contrarian view. If you're not looking at the immediate uh, short to medium term headwinds in terms of earnings, numbers, disappointment, etc., I think long term growth story is absolutely intact as far as the IT sector is concerned. And long term means at least year and a half, two, because it'll take that much of time for the backdrop of events to settle down and for the IT sector companies to perform. So, just in case if you are interested in IT, I think you could possibly start, nibbling into those stocks from a long-term point of view. Uh, well, this is just the humble beginning of first quarter this financial year. We are going to see whole host of companies, including we'll have I think HDFC Bank today. Monday, 17th July is the date when HDFC Bank will announce its numbers, and likewise we'll see many more numbers unfolding over the next 20, 30 odd days. Expect the earning moments to continue as far as the performance is concerned. And you will see, re-rating of sector and company specific as the markets dissect the numbers when they are announced. Uh, the rally is good to see, friends. Possibly, last week we did see intraday correction. Market started off with a positive bias, but then lost all its momentum, went marginally in the red, and then recovered. So I think these kind of intraday correction is what we can possibly see again this week and the weeks to follow. You might have days of larger correction, 1 or 2 days, but what we are witnessing is that there is visible buying coming in, though selectively from the domestic institutions, but I think FIs have been large buyers, and that has possibly added to the downside being protected. But nevertheless, I think whatever correction we've been maintaining over the last many months since we've been interacting with all of you, that whenever you get correction, it's time to possibly nibble into some strong fundamental sound names. This rally, friends, what we would advise to all the investors or viewers is that I think this is the perfect time because you've seen rally across the board, be it large cap, be it mid cap, be it small cap. More so, the small and the mid cap index has actually performed well some days compared to the large cap index. So, the point what we are trying to drive home is that all of you all should possibly revisit your portfolios. And in case if you have certain stocks in your portfolio which have been traditionally underperformers, and because of the momentum in the market, especially in the small cap universe, if you see those stocks moving into green or starting to perform, this is the perfect time to churn your portfolio. I think instead of just sitting on your portfolio, try to get those stocks out of your portfolio which has been underperformer or have not performed up to the expectation that you have had. So try to churn your portfolio is what exactly you should do rather than looking out to add more names. Well, you should definitely do that, but I think it's equally important to get rid of underperformance in the portfolio, and that's how your portfolio will start becoming more constructive and profitable and performance oriented. So try to do that, friends. I think sit down for a while, try to introspect and try to get those names out of your portfolio and add more strong names. Or what you can do is if you get your funds back, your capital back from the names of underperformers you sell, you can add to the existing strong names in your portfolio. I think that's going to be a perfect remedy in this kind of a market. Momentum will continue. Monsoon concerns are, going away slowly and steadily. Possibly, rain gods will continue to shower their blessings on our subcontinent. And concerns as far as the short to medium term uh, food inflationary pressures may remain, but that absolutely short to medium term. Don't think there's going to be a prolonged impact as far as agri-stroke food related or vegetable related inflation is concerned. Overall, we expect the performance to continue, but time again, whenever markets have seen these kind of high levels, markets do go into consolidation mode, and I think it's always healthy. That's what we've been maintaining. So you will get days of intraday correction, 1 or 2 days of a little bit of deeper correction, but then you will see buying coming in at lower levels. As always, friends, we share some investment ideas, two investment ideas this time around. First one is a company called Grasim. We've been positive on this company for a pretty long period of time, and I think the numbers have been quite positive from the company. And given the backdrop of events that are there, I think it's still been positive for a company like Grasim. You should expect a little bit of better performance on the number front, and of course, thereby it will translate into the share price also on the higher side. The second one is from electrical peripheral or white good appliances company, if you will, and the company is Havells Limited. Here again, they have introduced a couple of new products in the entire universe of product that they offer, and quite strong visibility, shelf life, customer loyalty, etc., etc. And here again, there was an issue in terms of margins coming under pressure, but operational efficiencies has led to a little bit of better situation, and one can expect better numbers as we go forward from here on. So, two investment ideas, friends: Grasim as well as Havells Limited. Mind you, these are fundamental long-term investment ideas. By default, you should have at least year and a half plus time horizon in case if you decide to invest in both these companies, and try to phase out your investment. Don't go and put all the money at one time. Start accumulating 25-30%, and on correction, you can go on adding to the stocks. Thank you very much for your patience hearing, and I'll see you again next week. Till then, please do take care of yourself. Bye bye.